Good morning. It's 8 o'clock on a Friday. We're going to do something a little different with swim jigs today. I've got a dirty jig, swim jig, an Alabama craw, and an Alabama brim. They're both dirty jigs. I'll put on the screen what trailers we're using for these, but normally I fish with an 1/8 ounce swim jig because I like to keep it over the cover and just bounce it over the cover. Bass are on bed right now. I want to drag it through the beds, so the goal is to piss them off. So I'm using a 3/8 ounce instead of the 1/8 ounce. I'm not sure it's gonna work out great, but we're gonna give it a try. I do have a jerk bait, and we'll talk about that later if I actually use it. It is a Vision 110 Mega Bass. We'll try it out. Let's go ahead and start hitting these beds. I'm going to stay away from the beds. I'm not going to be right on top of them. I'm going to stay back. So I'm not going to visually see every bed, but I want to be able to drag it through and just trigger a bite. So let's do this. Pretty morning. Wind's going to be up again. The last few days it's been horrible. It's like 20-mile-an-hour winds. This will get up to that again. Right now I think we're at about 8 to 10, and that's sustained, so there's going to be some gusts. I'm not a wind fan. However, pulling this through beds, I don't think it's going to matter a lot. I think it's as long as we can piss them off just right, we'll get a strike. Only thing is, you know, you have to keep the kayak in place, and sometimes that's a little more work. Oh, already got the first hit. I will tell you, these swim jigs, they will get a big bite for you. All right, let's put it back on. We're fishing the edge of that drop. So we'll throw it to about 1 to 2 foot of water and let it come down. All right. And I think that's exactly what we did there. We just triggered that bite. We pissed them off. You get them around their beds. All right, come on, baby. Okay, number one on the Alabama crawl. Oh, there we go. Boy, it is in there. It went through its mouth and came back on the other side and went back through. So that's a little unique. Good little first fish of the day. Has no rubbing on the tail, so I don't think he was a bad fish. I wonder if we should, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to change baits every time we catch a fish? We might do that here in a second. Let's just see if that was a fluke or we actually this drops a lot. Oh. Man, this could be a really good day, guys. This could be a really good day. This could be a really good day. I mean, we ain't been out here but a couple of minutes. I've thrown 3 times, I think. And we've got Alabama craw. All right, oh, he didn't do a dance for me. All right. So I am going to switch off a little bit. All right, this is the Alabama brim. The Alabama brim has a little bit of purples and white. Now, I did a Berkeley trailer on this one, a Power Pro or whatever they're, I don't remember what they're called, but y'all probably know as well as I do on that. It's not my favorite trailer for sure. We may change it out with a smaller trailer. It doesn't, the action on this trailer wasn't good the last time. It's kind of a clunky, just heavy weight trailer. It smells good. Oh. Let me throw it back over it. He pounded that thing though. Just about hit a little bit over his head, so let's see if we can piss him off. I'm leaving it in there. It's a little fish. Barely felt the bite between the trash. Alrighty, buddy. Alright. Little fish. Alright, all the claws and stuff are still there after 3 fish. Alright, we've been off with this for a little bit, so I'm gonna try the Alabama brim a little bit with this other trailer that I don't like, the Berkeley power bait trailer. Well, we got one on it. Well, he came off. I saw him. He wasn't much of a fish. He was a fish, and every fish is a good fish, right? Yep, clown knife again over there. Oh, that's a better fish, guys. I think it felt like it when it hit. Yep, a little better fish. Oh, a lot better fish. I hope y'all saw that. That was amazing. That was amazing. Alabama crawl. Whoa, 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 whoa. something just wiped it out. Let's throw it back in there and see if we can get him to hit again. That felt like a good fish too. Alabama crawl. Oh. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. He's not hooked very well. Ah. Yeah, well, that happens when you don't do the right thing fishing. It's a good fish though. Well, what are we doing, guys? Let's put this one down for a second. Get this other one. We're just putting it to the edge of the weeds, and we're gonna back off because I don't want to go too fast down through here. Oh, something. No, I don't know. It's not. Oh, God bless it. I do not know. He bit it so light. Here, I gotta fix the... There we go. Oh, okay. It's broke. Should have checked that a little better. The rage broke on it. Alright, I always look and see which way the eyes are up. Oh, wrong way. And then put it on. I like the eyes to be up when it goes through the water. Does it matter? I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Nope. I need a little bit more on it. Maybe that much. There we go. I'm just pitching to where I think there's a bed. Oh, something's chasing minnows right here. All right, he looked like he was hooked better, so we'll see. He still wasn't. He's hooked a little better, so I got hands on him. Did you tear up my trailer again, buddy? You sure did. He has no claws. That is tight. Come on, buddy. There we go. Nice heavy fish, but not big. But look at that. I just put that on one fish. That was one fish on that. No claws. You know, I'd rather be catching fish and breaking lures than catching no fish, right? Yeah, a little one on the Alabama brown. Oh, gosh, dog it. You mad at me? Still good on the. Still good here. We had a really good morning of fishing. It started out good anyway, and then it just kind of shut off. I haven't had a bite in quite some time. I don't know. It's very odd. I'm sure I could put on something like a Cinco and catch fish, but we were here to fish the dirty jig, Alabama crawl, and the Alabama brim. Something I did, I wish I hadn't have. I got the 3/8 ounce. My plan was to drag it over the bass beds, piss off the fish, and catch fish that way. Well, I believe I would have been a lot better off doing the 1/8 ounce, not the 3/8. Just a lighter jig would have been much better for me. I couldn't control this very well. It was more like scraping than it was pissing them off. Even on the banks, I couldn't kind of just pop it over the top, you know, over the ground. It was more just going through trash. But caught some good fish. I lost a lot of fish. This is the first time. See, now between the two, I'm gonna bring the other one over here. I don't know what the difference was. Now the Alabama crawl that I was just showing you, I think this is like a compact version or something. It's a 3/8 ounce still jig head, but much smaller hook. It's even a different system to hold the baits on. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what was going on there. So there's the Alabama brim. I put a smaller trailer on, and there is the Alabama crawl. See that big old hook on that thing? And I put a bigger trailer. So we worked hard. We caught some fish. We lost some fish. And we'll do it again. So thanks for fishing with me.